Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner. Known for their electrifying movement and aggressive playing styles, these two stars are redefining what it means to be agile on the court. Get ready to discover how their speed and precision can inspire your own game. Agility is the foundation of any tennis player's success. It's not just about how fast you can move, but how effectively you can change direction, maintain balance, and react to an opponent's unpredictable shots. Tennis demands constant adaptation, whether sprinting forward to chase a drop shot or sliding across the baseline to return a powerful drive. Without exceptional agility, even the most skilled players find themselves out of position, struggling to keep up with the relentless pace of the game. Jannik Sinner exemplifies how agility can elevate a player's performance. At 6'2", his movement is remarkable for someone of his height. Sinner's flexibility and footwork enable him to glide across the court effortlessly, covering wide angles and retrieving shots that seem just out of reach. His ability to stay light on his feet and maintain balance during rapid exchanges is a crucial element of his game. Even under pressure, he moves with purpose, ensuring he's always in position to strike. This efficiency in movement not only conserves energy, but also allows him to execute his aggressive baseline shots with precision. However, Sinner's agility isn't solely about physical attributes. It's also his mental adaptability. Whether playing on the slow clay of Roland Garros, the lightning-fast grass of Wimbledon, or the hard courts of the US Open, Sinner adjusts seamlessly. Each surface demands subtle changes in movement and footwork, and Sinner excels at adapting to these conditions while staying competitive against a variety of opponents. That said, his preference for baseline play sometimes limits his tactical options, as he rarely ventures to the net. Additionally, while his slice is functional, it doesn't always match the versatility of his peers, leaving room for growth in defensive scenarios. Carlos Alcaraz, in contrast, brings an explosive energy to the court that's impossible to ignore. His agility is a spectacle in itself. Every sprint, slide, and dive showcases his athleticism and determination. What sets Alcaraz apart is his ability to generate immense speed in short bursts. He can seamlessly transition from defense to offense, often turning seemingly lost points into opportunities to dominate. Whether chasing down a drop shot or recovering from a wide forehand, Alcaraz moves with an intensity that keeps his opponents guessing. Another key element of Alcaraz's agility is his anticipation. He reads the game exceptionally well, often positioning himself in advance to counter his opponent's next move. This tactical awareness amplifies his physical attributes, allowing him to dictate points and maintain control during rallies. His explosive movement is especially effective on clay courts, where sliding and quick recoveries are essential. Alcaraz's ability to combine speed with strategic positioning makes him a nightmare to play against, as he's always looking for ways to stay on the offensive. Despite their similarities in speed, Sinner and Alcaraz exhibit contrasting approaches to agility. Sinner's movement is smooth and efficient, reflecting his calm demeanor on the court, while Alcaraz's style is fiery and aggressive, driven by bursts of energy. Both players, however, rely on their agility to dominate, whether it's Sinner's ability to outlast opponents in long baseline rallies, or Alcaraz's knack for turning defense into an opportunity to attack. Agility is an indispensable component of tennis, and for players like Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner, developing this skill through resistance movement drills has proven transformative. By incorporating resistance bands or bungee cords tied around their waists, these athletes train their bodies to move efficiently in every direction, enhancing their ability to cover the court with speed and precision. These drills, used by many top players and endorsed by leading sports physiotherapists and coaches, strengthen the muscles critical for agility while sharpening reflexes and footwork. The tennis court is vast relative to a player's physical reach. The ability to cover it efficiently determines how well a player can execute both offensive and defensive plays. Agility training with resistance bands helps athletes enhance their lateral, forward, and backward movement. The resistance from the bands creates an additional force that the body must overcome, simulating the unpredictable demands of a match. For example, when chasing a wide shot or recovering to the baseline after a net play, the added resistance forces the muscles to work harder, improving both power and endurance. From a physiological perspective, resistance movement drills engage multiple muscle groups, each essential for tennis performance. The quadriceps and hamstrings play a central role in propelling the player forward and maintaining balance during rapid directional changes. The resistance bands add load to these muscles, strengthening them and improving their ability to generate explosive power. This translates into quicker sprints to the net and faster recoveries to the baseline. The gluteal muscles, often called the powerhouse of lower body movement, are also heavily involved. Strong glutes are critical for lateral movement, stability, and balance, all of which are crucial. Resistance drills target these muscles by forcing the player to push against the band's tension while maintaining proper form. As a result, the player becomes more stable and agile during baseline rallies and sharp directional changes. Core strength is another area that benefits significantly from resistance drills. A strong core ensures that the player's body remains balanced during quick transitions, allowing for smoother and more precise movements. When a player like Sinner or Alcaraz performs a resistance drill, their core muscles engage to stabilize the torso against the pull of the bands. This not only improves agility, but also enhances stroke power and accuracy, as the core plays a pivotal role in the kinetic chain that drives every shot. The calf muscles, often overlooked, are vital for quick, explosive movements and the ability to push off the ground effectively. Resistance bands increase the strain on these muscles during drills, strengthening them and improving the player's ability to jump for overheads or recover quickly after a dive. Stronger calves also reduce the risk of injuries like strains or sprains, which are common in tennis due to the high impact and sudden changes in direction. These drills also enhance proprioception, the body's ability to sense its position in space. With the added challenge of resistance, players must focus on maintaining proper posture and balance, which sharpens their spatial awareness and coordination. Improved proprioception allows players to anticipate their opponent's shots and position themselves more effectively, giving them a tactical advantage on the court. Incorporating resistance drills into training also benefits agility by improving the elasticity of muscles and tendons. This elasticity is crucial for explosive movements, such as lunging for a volley or sprinting to chase down a drop shot. By training with resistance, players enhance the stretch reflex response of their muscles, making their movements quicker and more efficient. This directly translates to better on-court performance, as they can react faster to their opponent's shots and recover more swiftly after making a play. Beyond the physical benefits, these workouts also have a psychological impact. Agility drills with resistance require intense focus and discipline, training the mind to stay sharp under pressure. Players develop mental resilience as they push through the discomfort of added resistance, which translates into greater confidence and determination during matches. They utilize cone drills and agility ladder exercises to elevate their game. These workouts serve as crucial components of their training regimens, enhancing not only agility, but also overall speed, coordination, and on-court effectiveness. Agility, in tennis, is the ability to move quickly and efficiently in response to unpredictable scenarios, such as a sudden drop shot or a sharply angled cross-court rally. By engaging in these exercises, players develop a multidimensional skill set that provides physical, tactical, and psychological advantages on the court. Cone drills and agility ladder exercises are rooted in sports science and have been endorsed by top physiotherapists and tennis coaches as proven methods to enhance performance. These workouts target various muscle groups and energy systems, making them invaluable for tennis players seeking to improve their agility and overall court movement. Cone drills involve a series of short, explosive sprints, lateral movements, and directional changes around strategically placed cones. The purpose is to simulate the unpredictable patterns of movement in a match, where players must react quickly to their opponent's shots. Similarly, agility ladder drills require precise foot placement and coordination as players navigate through a sequence of rungs in different patterns, such as side steps, high knees, or diagonal runs. These drills demand focus, body control, and rapid footwork, all of which are essential qualities for elite tennis players. One of the primary physical benefits of these workouts is the development of lower body strength and power. Movements like rapid sidesteps and explosive sprints engage the quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves. The quadriceps play a crucial role in pushing off the ground for forward movement, while the hamstrings assist in deceleration and stability during quick stops. The calves contribute to explosive push-offs, enabling players to cover short distances quickly. Strengthening these muscles allows players to respond effectively to their opponent's shots, whether it's chasing down a deep ball or recovering after a dive volley. Beyond lower body strength, these drills also activate the gluteal muscles, particularly the gluteus maximus and medius. These muscles stabilize the pelvis and maintain balance during lateral movements, essential for consistent shot making under pressure. Improved gluteal strength enhances the efficiency of every step on the court, reducing the risk of injury and conserving energy over long matches. The core muscles, including the rectus abdominis, obliques, and transverse abdominis, are also heavily engaged during cone and ladder drills. Tennis players rely on core strength for rotational power, stability during ground strokes, and efficient changes of direction. These drills train the core to function dynamically, which translates to better shot execution and improved recovery between points. A strong core also supports the spine, reducing strain during repetitive movements like serving and overheads. From a neuromuscular perspective, cone drills and agility ladder exercises improve the brain's communication with the muscles. This enhanced connection results in quicker reaction times and more precise movements, both critical in high-stakes matches. Agility is not just about speed. It's about being able to anticipate an opponent's next move and respond efficiently. These exercises help players read their opponent's body language and adjust their positioning preemptively, giving them a competitive edge. Coordination is another key area of improvement. Navigating through an agility ladder requires precise timing and placement of each footstep, sharpening proprioception, the body's awareness of its position in space. For tennis players, this means more accurate footwork when setting up for a shot, whether it's a forehand down the line or a backhand slice. Enhanced coordination also contributes to smoother transitions between strokes, enabling players to maintain their rhythm even during chaotic rallies. Efficient movement is a hallmark of top-tier tennis players, and cone and ladder drills are instrumental in achieving this. By training the muscles and nervous system to execute movements with minimal wasted energy, players can conserve stamina for the latter stages of long matches. Agility drills teach players to use their body weight effectively, distributing force evenly across joints and reducing unnecessary strain. This not only improves endurance, but also minimizes the risk of overuse injuries common in tennis, such as ankle sprains, knee tendinitis, and hip impingements. Moreover, the dynamic nature of these drills enhances joint stability and mobility. The frequent changes in direction challenge the ankles, knees, and hips to adapt quickly, improving their resilience to sudden stresses. Strengthened stabilizing muscles and ligaments provide a protective buffer against injuries, ensuring players remain in peak condition throughout the season. Agility training is as much about the mind as it is about the body. The quick decision-making required during these drills mirrors the mental demands of a tennis match, where players must assess their opponent's positioning, predict shot trajectories, and execute their responses within fractions of a second. Regularly practicing these drills sharpens cognitive skills such as focus, spatial awareness, and pattern recognition. Psychologically, the confidence gained from improved agility is invaluable. A player who knows they can reach any ball and recover quickly is more likely to dictate the pace of the match. This psychological edge can force opponents into errors, as they are compelled to take greater risks to outmaneuver a highly agile player. The ability to maintain composure and react decisively under pressure often determines the outcome of pivotal points, and agility training equips players